Well, welcome back, guys. Once again, y'all have been keeping me on my toes with these crazy dreams and messages. So today we've got an S. An S. You are definitely female. I'm guessing that you're approximately around 42 years old. So here is the message that you need, sweetheart. Coming in hot and flying out of the deck was the World. So most of the time we look at the World as a very positive card because it is. It signifies completion. It signifies joy and wholeness and achievement. Happy endings. But coming in, flying out right behind it was the Death and Rebirth card. Death is clearly necessary before the rebirth can happen. It's like the phoenix. You have to wither and die, and from your own ashes of death, re-arise. It's never the end. It's the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. So, transitioning, cycles of transformation. So, when I see these two together, saying completion, and then I see death and rebirth. What is that tiny little gap right there that's in between the completion, the full death, and then the rebirth? So this is just me and my intuition talking. I feel like, girl, you went through something that was pretty traumatic. It was probably a relationship issue. It doesn't matter how far past it you are. It could be 6 months, 9 months, 12, 18, whatever. And I think that you have pretty much decided that you're healed and you're ready to move on. So I just want to throw this little caution and call out to you. Time is not what heals. Time is what gives you enough distance to look back at those past events objectively. So, if you are getting to this point where you're like, I've taken my time, I'm ready to get back out there and do this again, I just want to ask, have you, now that you have gotten out of survival mode and you've gotten out of that victim mindset, before you jump right back in there, have you really reviewed the past situation and asked yourself, were there parts of this that I allowed? Were there parts of this that I am accountable for? We are in no way looking into the faults of the other party. That's not even relevant anymore. This is about you taking your personal accountability, owning what you did wrong, and thinking about how you can do better in future relationships. This is like your last step of understanding that nothing is ever 100% somebody else's fault. There are behaviors that you let slide or you allowed, and there's a reason for that. So if you truly want to get out of that loop and that pattern, you have to acknowledge those flaws within yourself. Because otherwise we're going to be stuck at this little gap right here, and we don't want to be. We want to get fully through the death into the rebirth. We want to start a new cycle, a healthier cycle. We don't want to repeat the same one over again. So, S, my girl out there, approximately 41, 42 years of age, that is your message, and that is your work to do. This is a great time to do it. Overnight tomorrow is our full blood moon lunar eclipse. Let's fully close this cycle out so that we can start anew. So if you have questions or comments and you want to reach out to me privately, please feel free to do so. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, I'm going to have a regular tarot and oracle pull up for just everybody sometime tomorrow evening. All right, so as always, I love you guys, and get a hold of me if you need me.